This is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Prisma Lopez-Marin. Thank you for joining us. Hubler & Sons announced this week that their Fleet and Commercial Sales Department has been honored by General Motors for sales achievement. General Motors has over 400 fleet and commercial dealerships in the United States and Puerto Rico. According to Tony Hubler, the owner and president of Hubler & Sons, he praises the department by saying that it does take real dedication and energy to achieve such an award. Kurt Lorai, sales manager of the commercial team, gave his gratitude towards the Hubler sales team, including Kurt Haas, Luke Gunselman, Chris Jessup, Kyla Hubler, Tina Phillips, Josh Wendell-Holt, Chris Hoff, and Aaron Vall. Lorai spoke about the Dubois County work ethic that is visible through the exemplary hard work of the sales team as they work together. He describes the encouragement and guidance he strives to provide the sales team. As he points out, they are not only representing the company, but they're also representing Dubois County.
Well, it's relationship building without question. I'm not into the email and a text, and it's shaking hands and kissing babies is what I always say. You get out and get to know the people, listen way more than you talk, and be a vehicle consultant, not a salesperson.
Lorai also noted that the award is a result of their ongoing strategy to build their commercial and fleet business in Indiana, the tri-state, and wherever their demand excels. The Hubler & Sons Company in Jasper, visible rows of white trucks, is one of the most notable traits customers ask about. Lorai elaborates on the demand of vehicles they achieve on a regular basis.
That's why you see the big field full of white trucks, and people will say, why do you have so many of those? What are you going to do with those? Well, hopefully sell them, obviously, but we have to have them on hand. Like, for instance, we were in Nebraska this last week. We were in Kansas City this week. We were in Arizona the week before delivering trucks. So we've got a staff of drivers as well, retired guys that we couldn't live without because they're driving all over the country delivering these, because customers, when they need them, they need them. They get a contractor, for instance, gets a big job. They don't have 6 or 8 weeks to wait for a truck. They go to work 2 and 3 days later. They want to, we call it turnkey. We bring them out, they put their put their tools in them, and they go to work. They don't have to worry about going and getting it upfitted and getting ladder racks. We do all that here, so it's all done. When it gets to them, they're ready to go to work.
Matt Vogler, marketing and advertising director of the company, shared that selling commercial vehicles is a very hands-on business, and though the company does advertise, have a website, and promote the products, the company invests into traveling the country and meeting face-to-face with their customers. Friends of the Arts, a local nonprofit organization created to support the arts and artistic endeavors, has announced a $100,000 gift to Jasper Leads, the community fund drive for library enrichment and downtown arts and downtown. The gift will be equally invested in construction of the proposed Jasper Cultural Center and an endowment at the Dubois County Community Foundation for the future. In a release, President of Friends of the Arts, Robert McCarthy, says they have supported the arts in Jasper for decades, and they believe their contribution to this important project shows they are focused on both the building of the facility as well as the ongoing sustainability of the arts in Jasper. McCarthy says the gift, which is the single largest gift in their history and builds upon their gift of $50,000 gift to the next act in their ongoing efforts to support the arts in downtown Jasper. Clayton Boyles, director of the Dubois County Community Foundation, says the foundation is excited to partner with both the library and the arts to administer endowments for their organization's long-term sustainability. Boyle says saving investments for current and future needs make it a strong project for the community. Mike Jones, president of the Jasper Community Arts Commission, says the Friends of the Arts have long been supportive of all the artistic endeavors in Dubois County, and that it's another example of their support for arts programming and to ensure the continued appreciation of the arts for many years to come. The Library Board President Dean Vonderheid expressed his appreciation of the investment by the Friends of the Arts and says it will help build and also sustain the Jasper Cultural Center. Save the Jeeps, a political action committee dedicated to raising awareness and support for the November 2016 referendum in the Northeast Dubois School District, is hosting an early voting rally on October 29th from 8 in the morning till noon at the Dubois Community Park in Dubois. Along with free food, pumpkin decorations, hay rides, and music, the featured event will be an appearance of the state Superintendent of Public Instruction Glenda Ritz at 9:30 in the morning. For more information can be found on the Save the Jeeps Facebook page. Early voting opportunities for the referendum before the November 8th election include October 29th at the Du Bois Library from 8 in the morning till 12 p.m., November 3rd at the Hayesville Fire Station from 10 in the morning till 6 p.m., November 4th at the Du Bois Library from 10 in the morning till 6 p.m., and November 5th at the Du Bois Library from 8 in the morning till 12 p.m. The Southwest Du Bois School Board heard from Melissa Bagelin, who is a high school teacher in the district, regarding getting together a strategic planning committee to work on the district's accreditation. The purpose of the committee is to prepare for the initiative and seek counsel from the board, with perhaps having some board members be part of this committee. Bagelin also stated that she will be seeking community investment as well and hopes to have a plan by April of 2017 to be ready. Superintendent Mike Iman and the board created dialogue of necessary fixtures the school district building and property needs. Superintendent Iman will create a priority list as the next steps to address which issues to prioritize on. The board and superintendent also heard from Southridge sophomore scout Alex Beal about his Eagle project.
I proposed my Eagle project, which will be affecting the high school in a positive way, I hope, at the pool locker rooms. It's removing the cages that are in it and the cement block that runs around the cage for safety reasons and to clean up the place a little bit and make it look nicer.
Beal states he has learned a lot in his time being a scout, and it has been a great experience to be part of it, as he feels prepared for the workforce once he graduates. After high school, he does plan to attend the Air Force Academy and plans to be a pilot in the U.S. Air Force. Tonight, we continue with our new series of Hometown Heroes. Here is Charlotte Olson with this week's Hometown Hero.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, I am Charlotte Olson. I am joined again with a Hometown Hero, which is our segment that we do every Friday here on 18 WJTS. Of course, a hometown hero is somebody in our community that is making our community so great to live in and so influential for generations below us. Today, I am joined with Barb Leinenbach, and she is here and was nominated about all of her work that she does in Ireland with the bicentennials, with the St. Patrick's Day. Anything that has happened in Ireland recently, I am sure Barb has been a part of it, and we thank her for that. So, enough of me talking. Let's head on over and meet Barb. How are you doing today, Barb?
Fine, Charlotte.
Great. So my first question is you're very involved in Ireland and all that goes on there. So what exactly is your role in all of the celebrations down there?
Well, recently we had the Ireland Bicentennial.
Right.
And on that I was the treasurer for the Bicentennial and part of the board of officers. But it took a lot of people to do the Ireland Bicentennial. It turned out to be a great success, but it took a lot of different committee members, not just the officers. So our co-chairmen were Jay Tuiski and Pam Patterson and Sharon Seifert, who also did a lot. You know, it took us all. And part of that led into the Historical Society came to a group of us and said, hey, we're 200 years old. That was 2 years ago. You know that it would be 200 years in 2016. And so we went ahead and got a group together and started looking for other people to help us do it. And St. Pat's is a major part of that. A lot of them were the St. Pat's celebration people because we have a celebration every March to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, naturally. So that's coming up too soon. We're already started in the planning.
So there will be
a St. Patrick's celebration also.
Wonderful. That's really exciting. I didn't know if there would be, considering we had the bicentennial or not.
We kind of held off last year in 2016. We didn't have a parade because we knew we'd have a bicentennial parade, but plans for right now are that we will start over again.
So how long have you been involved? How long have you been helping out down there with the planning and, the Historical Society and all that?
Well, the planning for the bicentennial was in 2014 was when we started that. As far as St. Pat's goes, we're a little bit older than that. I have to think about that. There was a St. Patrick's celebration as a St. Patrick's committee years ago, like in 1982, I think it started.
Okay.
Janet Cheater and Mary Jane Koch started it. But then, and that went along for like about 20 years, and then it kind of fell to the wayside.
Okay.
And so then Jason Senewick was president of the Ireland Lions Club. Okay. And his big thing was he wanted the parade back so his kids could enjoy it. Oh. And so there was a little group meeting again, and off we went. And I'm trying to think, that was in 2009.
Okay.
So 2010 was our first St. Patrick's celebration, and I've been involved with it all along. So, yeah. Wow. My husband was involved in the first St. Patrick's group, and he passed away, so I'm in the second group. So
hey, that's wonderful.
And I'm retired now, so it makes it easier to do things. Yeah.
And what is your favorite part of all of it, of the celebrations or being a part of the committee? What keeps you, doing it every year?
The people. I enjoy being out with the people. I do best when I'm with people, and I like to get people involved, and we need a lot of volunteers. So.
And is there any one particular memory that stands out over all the years for you, or it's all kind of one big happy memory?
Yeah, it's all one big happy memory. It really is. I can't really pick out one special thing.
Sometimes it's hard.
Yes, it is. It is.
And what would you say, I guess, to others to encourage them to get involved?
Well, I just feel like it's important to pay back to the community. Right. And, I grew up in Ireland. I went to school in Ireland. I taught for 36 years in Ireland. I go to church. I've always gone to church at St. Mary's. And so I just feel like people should pay back to their community and make it a good place to live.
Right, in any way that they can.
Yes.
I truly agree with that as well. Well, I look forward to the celebrations in March. I know from being from Ireland as well, it's something that I definitely look forward to every year. And it's just fun to be, around everyone. Like you said, it's kind of like a small family reunion.
Yes, it is.
And it's great. I look forward to it. So thank you for sitting down with us and sharing with us your involvement in such a big celebration that happens every year in our little hometown right next door. And again, I was joined with Barb Leinenbach to discuss all of her involvement with the Ireland Bicentennial, St. Patrick's Day, any of the celebrations that happen down in Ireland. She's truly a hometown hero for all the work that she does for us to help make our community great. If you would like to nominate a hometown hero, you can send that contact information to me. You can give me a call here at the station at 812-482-2727 or send me an email at mailbox@WJTS.TV. Please send me the contact information for your nominee and how I can get in touch with them. Again, this is Charlotte Olson reporting for Hometown Heroes here on 18 WJTS. Local people watching local people.
Thank you, Charlotte. It's so wonderful to be showcasing the people in our community who make such a wonderful place to live. To nominate, you can call 812-482-2727 or email mailbox@WJTS.TV. Stay tuned. Weather and sports is to come on 18 WJTS News.